I think he
handling
deserves
things.
someone that can go support his every move
Yeah.
and go follow him all over the place and move to Wyoming. I can't do that. He should have a wife that supports his every move.
With the Kardashians and Jenners gone, perhaps the world will finally begin to reduce its plastic use. Ahan! So while they have been at the top for quite some time, accusations of fraud, a significant backlash on social media, and questionable financial practices have put their reign at risk. The question is, are we finally done with the cult of Kardashians for good?
Okay, remember that.
Let's take a look. It may seem bold to say that the Kardashians are losing their place at the center of pop culture in a world where so many people yearned to copy Kim Kardashian's plump hourglass body or stood in line for one of Kylie Jenner's controversial lip kits.
Kylie Jenner's lipstick line went on sale at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and the kits literally sold out within minutes.
Now, those of you who don't like the family will say that you saw this fall coming a long time ago, but their passionate supporters disagree. So, regardless of your opinion, you can't deny that the Kardashians have achieved and sustained a record-breaking level of fame due to the widespread coverage of their intimate lives and relationships on television. Everyone, at some point in their lives, has followed the Kardashians, and yes, we are one of those too. Although the Kardashians have been wildly popular for decades, there has been a new uptick in criticism that coincides with a widespread loss of interest in celebrity and influencer culture, especially in the Kardashian-Jenner sisters. The public's appetite for media portraying the extravagant lifestyles of wealthy people is decreasing, and the Kardashians aren't immune to the growing displeasure with how out of touch they seem to be. And even though the Kardashians have always seemed unstoppable, many of their followers now fear that their day in the limelight has finally come and gone. According to one of the fans, "I'm convinced all these Hmong influencers are secretly raising an army to take over the world. Watch out, Kardashians." Meanwhile, another fan claims, "I can't wait for the day that the Kardashians are as irrelevant as Lindsay Lohan and Paris Hilton." Ah, okay, girl. Now, if you still think the Kardashian-Jenner clan is going to make it and stay afloat, here's an argument for you. Fans are beginning to wonder if Kylie Jenner's heart still beats for her idea, Kylie Cosmetics, and whether or not she will continue to be involved with the company. The 22-year-old Kylie Jenner, who was formerly the youngest member of the Kardashian-Jenner family, has developed into a powerful businesswoman, with a significant portion of her fame owing to the success of her cosmetics company. And although Kylie Cosmetics launched Jenner into the heights of beauty moguls, a growing chorus of followers now suggests that Jenner's passion for the firm has declined. Sure, the brand has reached its peak, but there are rumors going around that Jenner may no longer be the enthusiastic captain leading the ship that is the beauty industry. In a recent conversation on Reddit revolving around her friend Anastasia Stassi, Karanikalou's new beauty ad, some fans speculated whether or not Jenner held any anger about her close friend promoting a competitor makeup firm.
So I'm really big into things that are really moisturizing to the skin, to the lips, to the body, to my face, everything.
Some people even believe that Jenner may not even care about Kylie Cosmetics anymore at this point. It's possible that Jenner is, at long last, starting to shrug off the expectations that her momager, Kris Jenner, used to carefully establish for her. It would also appear that she is enjoying life on her own terms, loving her time with Timothée Chalamet, and is no longer under the pressure to maintain the typical Kardashian-Jenner figure for the sake of her previous romantic partners.
Hold back the PDA. They embraced. They kissed. They clearly only had eyes for each other.
So, does this mean that Kylie is retiring from the public eye in an official way? And to be perfectly honest, who can blame her? How long is a fairy tale truly able to be maintained when it is all just pretend behind closed doors? There is also a new chapter beginning in Kourtney Kardashian's life, one that does not revolve around the Scott Disick love tale that Kris Jenner had allegedly planned for years to keep the family relevant. Currently, it appears that Kourtney has made the decision to break free from the script, given she must have realized that the Trouble in Paradise theme was becoming a repeated melody that viewers were sick of seeing on the show.
And I don't think I'm going to get there and change my mind.
She was aware on some level that the day would come when the artificial drama would lose its sparkle, and she was prepared for it. That is why Kourtney made a courageous decision and expressed her independence by separating from the Kardashian clan and the normal demands of Kris Jenner, which had begun to take a toll on Kourtney's mental well-being a long time ago, even if it made her the least interesting to look at.
She's the least exciting to look at. So she can be out.
Kourtney also appears to be embracing honesty and self-discovery in this new chapter of her life with Travis Barker, as she is finally welcoming a new member of her family with the singer. And since she is putting her own happiness and mental health first, which is a wonderful thing to watch for many, does this mean Kris has no more strings to pull to keep Kourtney and Kim putting up a fight for TRPs? Not to forget, these days, Khloe Kardashian has a lot of things going on in her life. Besides running her own fashion business, she is also active in the cosmetics industry. She has also been cheated on and now has 2 kids, so there isn't much to look forward to here, no matter what Kris pulls off now. Meanwhile, when we talk about Kendall Jenner, we need to remember that she is different from her sisters in a lot of ways. For one, she does not generate a significant amount of drama or make headlines as frequently as the others do, so she isn't bringing in any extra greens anyway. As a result, there is less discussion about her among individuals and the press, so there's that. And now, for the Queen Bee herself. No doubt Kim has had an important amount of fame for quite some time. You have probably heard about her scandals, such as the fact that she was divorced or that she had relationships with actors who were considerably younger than her. Yet, it appears like her time as an extremely famous person is coming to an end at this point.
The whole situation is sad, and I don't know how to emotionally manage it.
Now, don't get us wrong. Even after all of this, she's going to have a good deal of money. She is quite skilled in the art of making money. Yet, in a short amount of time, she will be considerably older, and people won't talk about her nearly as much as they previously did. According to a fan of Kim K's, why does everyone think everyone else wants to be Kim Kardashian? Trust us. Nobody wants to be that vapid, bland, or irrelevant to things with actual substance. Again, when you put 2 people like Kim Kardashian and Kanye West, who both have a lot of fame and may act a little bit crazy at times, in the same room together, you might think it would be fascinating. But their relationship hasn't exactly been the most exciting thing to see unfold. In point of fact, it is difficult to imagine it surviving for much longer, even as they try to co-parent their kids. And when they do completely part ways, it could be the final time that a lot of people pay a lot of attention to Kim Kardashian. Then again, there is not a whole lot going on in her life right now that can be considered really fascinating. The majority of the reason why people still pay attention to her is because they have become used to it. On the other hand, one day you will all wake up and wonder why you gave Kim Kardashian so much of our attention for such a long time. She is not nearly as interesting as she once was, and the only reason people continue to watch is because they want to see her fall from popularity. Honestly, at this point, the well-known men who were once involved in their lives have moved on, and Kris Jenner, who has been their momager extraordinaire, has begun to settle into a period of her life that is more grandmotherly in nature. The Kardashians have had their moment in the limelight, and it is impossible to deny that their story is now a permanent part of the history of pop culture. But as the world changes, so too must our likes and interests change along with it. It's time to pack up for these women, as the world is ready for its much-awaited cleanse, y'all. And oh, Kanye was right after all. They didn't survive much longer without him. How many more seasons will the Kardashians milk? Make sure to drop by in the comments section below. To catch us for more updates, simply hit the really cool bell icon.